Alright, testing. Guys, so I shaved right before this video, and it's throwing me off a little bit. I don't know, I think I was a little used to the facial hair now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should I grow it out again, or just keep the clean face? Bro, I look 5 years younger now. But anyways, guys, we need to talk about school pizza. Because every Friday will be pizza day in my elementary school. Without fail, always. You'd walk in the cafeteria and instantly know what was being served by just the smell alone. It would hit even before the bell rang. And it didn't matter what grade you were in or if you brought food from home, everyone showed up for that rectangular slice of hope. And when I say rectangular, these things were perfectly cut straight out of the factory, highly processed. And calling these things pizza was a little too generous. Because when you hear the word pizza, oh, you're thinking flaky fresh crust, melted cheese, one of the best foods humankind has ever created. But these rectangles, man, they didn't earn that word. Oh, the bread was stiff, the cheese refused to melt, and the sauce practically non-existent. And either these slices were burnt to the max or extremely cold. No in between. But do you think we even cared? Absolutely not. Because in school, pizza didn't have to be good. It just had to exist. Because that was the one day we actually looked forward to the cafeteria food. Forget test scores, forget recess. If it was Friday, life was good with this rectangular bread with cheese in my hand. See, pizza day wasn't just about the food. Oh, it was a mission. Because people would treat that cafeteria line like a race. And you had to strategize. Things like which route to the cafeteria to take or how fast you had to walk. All of it mattered. Because once the cafeteria would run out of pizza, it was game over. You'd be stuck with the extra cold sandwiches that the school would hand out last minute. Who knows how long those things have been sitting there in storage. And then there was my friend Mark. Mark over here, he had a system. While everyone else grabbed their one slice, this man would walk out of there with like 3 slices. He would stack them perfectly on top of each other. And the lunch ladies never suspected anything with the way that one slice would cover the other. And Mark didn't stop there. If he saw someone who didn't touch their pizza, oh, he would go straight into business mode. Are you gonna eat that? Nah. All right. I'll trade you my milk. He was out there making deals as if he was working on Wall Street. And by the end of lunch, this man had like 6 or 7 slices. Mark was living his best life though, and we respected the grind. Pizza day would bring out everybody's true colors. The traders, the hoarders, the hustlers, and the rest of us, we were just hoping for a warm slice this week. And looking back now, it's actually crazy what we used to eat back then. School lunches were basically a science experiment, because we would eat hamburgers and chocolate milk at 11 a.m. The milk alone had more sugar than an energy drink. And now, as an adult, I'm actually thinking about what I'm putting in my body. I can't eat mystery meat anymore and call it protein. So that's why I've recently been taking Grunes, the sponsor of today's video. They're basically everything I wish my school lunches had. And it's all packed into one snack pack per day. Vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, and they taste so good. And this part is wild. Grunes is actually methylated, which is fancy talk for your body can actually absorb it. You know, you're not just gonna be swallowing vitamins that pass through. You're gonna get nutrients your body can actually use. And it even has stuff that goes beyond what a multivitamin does, like super mushrooms that support your gut and brain. I didn't even know mushrooms could do that. But here we are, learning things that my school definitely did not teach me. And to all my younger viewers, or if you have younger siblings, they even make Grunes Kids, with over 21 essential vitamins for brain development, immunity, and healthy growth. These are a great school snack that are actually good for you. And this is me making peace with every bad cafeteria meal that I've ever had. So yeah, if you want to fix your nutrition game like I did, click the link. They're actually having their best sale of the year right now. You're gonna thank me when your daily vitamins taste better than your school lunch ever did. So yeah, thanks Grunes for sponsoring this video. Anyways, the more I'm thinking about today's video, I want to talk about something else. Let's get back to talking about pizza and school. Because those two words should never coexist. Because we can't forget the biggest lie of them all, the pizza parties. Because now that the holidays are coming up too, guys, prepare yourselves. Every class had that one moment. The teacher would go, "If everyone behaves, we'll have a pizza party." And that sentence would change moods immediately. Kids were suddenly volunteering to clean the whiteboards, passing out papers like unpaid interns. Everybody was locked in. Because this wasn't just any award, this was pizza. Actual pizza. From an actual pizza place. In our minds, we felt that was gonna be legendary. You know, we pictured it like a movie montage. The boxes opening in slow motion, cheese stretching out for miles, everyone laughing and celebrating our hard work. And the most important part, flexing and showing off a reward to the rest of the school. But I'm confident that school pizza parties are the main reason as to why I don't have high expectations in life anymore. Because when the day finally came, it would be one disappointing wreck after another. Because the teacher would show up with one box. Nice, where's the rest? This is it. The pizza. Really? Our entire class of 23 students had to share one pizza box of 8 slices. And the teacher would take 2. So really, we only had 6 slices. She'd grab a pair of scissors and cut the pizza into thinner and thinner slices. Bro, that wasn't a party. That was a famine with music. But the teacher would hype it up as if they just catered from Italy. Isn't this fun? Meanwhile, the teacher would cut up those slices with cold scissors so the slices were not that warm anymore. Oh, and I remember we were also using paper towels as plates. You could seriously feel that betrayal. Man, I'm never volunteering to clean a whiteboard again. That's when I realized something. School taught us early what life was gonna be like. You work hard, you do your best, and sometimes the reward can be cold pizza. Cause the corporate world is like that too. But just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, there was one other twist. It was the final twist of that pizza party. Cause let me recap a little. Let me break down some math for you. Our class was 23 students and we had 6 slices of pizza. Each slice got cut into 4 thinner slices so we can have something to actually hold, I guess. So that left us with 24 paper thin slices. 23 students, 23 slices got taken. It was 1 per student. So there was one last slice that remained. And you best believe that caused a war in the classroom. Cause everybody was starving. You could feel the tension. That last slice sat there on the desk like a winning lottery ticket. And I remember everyone's eyes locking in on that slice. People started whispering ways on how to decide on who gets that slice. Rock, paper, scissors? No, let's vote. Meanwhile, my classmate Brian is already halfway across the room about to reach for that slice. It's as if he trained for this moment his entire life. I skipped lunch for this. But someone then interfered. No, that's mine. And then another kid jumped up. The teacher had to step in like a referee at WrestleMania. And all of this over one sad, cold triangle. Guys, stop. I'll handle it. The teacher freaking grabbed the slice and no one knew what to do. Maybe Miss Rodriguez from the class next door is hungry. Yeah, she gave it to the teacher next door instead. Man, enjoy your cold pizza. And honestly, the more I think about it, that last slice dilemma has never gone away in life. Because even now, if you go out with your friends and there's one slice left, everyone's gonna look at it. But instead of us being savages and going in for it, everyone suddenly turns polite. No, you can have it. No, I'm full. Because nobody as an adult wants to look greedy and go for that last slice. You just sit there, waiting for someone to cave in as if it's some type of hostage negotiation. Yeah, that is basically a preview of adulthood. The concept will never go away. It just changes form. And that last slice turns into the last seat on the train, the last pack of toilet paper at the store, or the last parking spot. Life is just a bigger pizza party, to be honest. And we're all still arguing over who deserves that last slice. But you know what? The more I think about it, those little moments, the chaos, the disappointment, the laughter, that's what made school feel special. The pizza might have been cold, but hey, at least the memories were warm. Did that sound kind of cheesy? No pun intended with that one. That's kind of a bar, low-key. It's kind of a bar. Clink! Clink, clink, clink! Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what other story times you want to hear. And thank you again to Groons for supporting the channel. Check them out, guys. We gotta stay healthy after all of that pizza. Also, please get your merch online at horchatasoto.com. Plushies are only $20 right now. And make sure to subscribe and like the video. But for now, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!